Hey, what's up, Bogwan? My pre-my charges. It's MnstrTamerAnimated back with another episode of Pokemon Reminiscence. And I hope y'all are doing well. Alright, so
now hold on just a minute. I'm gonna need y'all to drop a like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff if you like this. Only a few of you are actually subscribed to the channel. 79% of you are not subscribed, so please click that subscribe button below. Let's jump into it.
let's jump into it with a quick recap. In the previous episode, we set off on our boat to go to the next island to find Articuno. However, on the way, Anthony said that they were running low on fuel, so despite Lucius saying they would be going off course, they went to a nearby island to get some wood to use as fuel. Once they went through the dungeon and got to the middle of the forest, again Anthony picked up everything but the wood he was supposed to, like when he was supposed to pick up some seashells or stones or whatnot. Once we picked up the wood for fuel though, we went back to the boat where Anthony suggested that we stop by his house to check on Walrein. Lucius objected to the idea and said that them taking this detour could have consequences like more Pokemon turning into bubbles, and that it was even possible that Walrein had already turned into a bubble. This made Lucius even more determined to get to the island, and he ran onto the boat, almost leaving Lucius and Fiona behind. And once we made it back to Anthony's house, he asked Prita where Wall was, but she said he went to the beach the day before but had not returned. So Anthony stormed off to the beach, and tragically he found Walrein actually transformed into a grey piranha bubble. Anthony desperately pleaded with Lucius to help him turn Walrein back, but Lucius told him that Walrein was far beyond saving. Anthony still tried to touch the bubble, but Lucius was able to stop him by telling him that he might be corrupted too if he touched the bubble. Anthony then started to lament on himself not being able to save his wife and son nor Walrein. He said eventually everything and everyone leaves him. He then told the story of how he lost his wife and son and why they were on the boat, blaming himself and his decisions. But Lucius brought him back around by pointing out that he has been enjoying himself since he made the decision to help Lucius and Fiona. We then went back to the cabin, baked some bread, and now it's time to go to the next island. Alright, so I ran through that recap pretty fast. Why does this lady still have the Panpour on her back? I thought it was a wild Panpour, so why is it still on her back? Anyway, let's move on. We need to go to the next island. I don't know if the next island is going to be the last. It is the last island, but is it going to be the last section of the game? I'm not sure, because this game really takes a while to get through, because especially if you keep losing in the dungeons. And I need to get some fully evolved Pokemon, or get some hard scales to fully evolve the Pokemon that I've been using. Well, I think that island must be... I need to switch up my Pokemon and get some better type coverage. That's it, the island of the first. The first, huh? Does the order in which you name them mean anything? Not really. They're all three equally useless. Well, anyway, I think Lhasa Island is the only one around that I've never been to. The truth is that I wouldn't mind living in a cold place if it weren't for the fact that I like to take care of vegetables. Fiona hates the cold with all his might. Both Pontus Island and Glauco Island had problems with the merchants of Talas Island. Maybe we'll finally find out why. Yeah, maybe we will. Okay, we get a little cutscene and then there's absolutely no one outside. Well, then again, it's snowing, so you wouldn't expect that. You! It's cool, huh? Snuggle up in my cloak to get warm. Thank you. You should be more than used to the cold of the oceans by now. Shameful. You're shivering too, I see. I see you. It's very quiet. Will people be at home? Fiona wouldn't want to be away, of course. Want them to be away? Let's take a look. Let's take a look and ask about the first. Alright. So let's, well, it's pointing us to this house, so I guess. No response. Are they asleep? It's late. We'll have to go in and check it out. Or we could be civilized people and go and knock on another door. Do we go in? Okay, we can't go in. Okay. There's a well. Fee? If you lean out so much, you're going to fall. What's happening? There's water at the bottom of this hole. Sure, it's a well. People get clean water from there to drink. Even if it's in a solid state? Solid state? Do you mean ice? No, ice is ice. This is water solidified by the cold. You mean ice. If they were about the same thing, I would call the ice and water type Pokemon the same way. No, that's totally different. Now that you say it, forget I ask anything. Normally the inhabitants would break the ice of the well to get water. Hasn't it been used today? Okay, I guess not. They don't answer here either. Enter. We're not going in. Alright, so there, there's one. Do we just sit on that bench? Knock knock. Who is this? Mew. I would like to go into the house and warm myself a little. I didn't say anything. Okay, whatever. This bench is covered in snow, so no one must have sat on it for at least a day. Are you tired yet, Anthony? Huh? No, I'm just looking at bench. Well, stop for a while if you need it. Fee? Ah, humans, always so short of energy. Do you want me to try throwing you on the ground again? Don't worry, I'm one of those who are low on energy. No need. I'm not one of those that are low on energy. Okay, we need to find, I guess, up here. There's a poster, there's a house. Hold on. Do we need to read all of them or just, I guess, let's try these ones up here. Actually, let's try the poster. We should investigate the city before, okay. The walls are full of pamphlets. Huh? Wait a minute, Fion can't read them. But if you don't know how to read, Fion can read runes. Runes? I can read it too. That it seems that for some reason they bothered to write it in both Pokemon and human language. Do you do the honors, Fion, or will you do the honors? Yes. This says the import of any type of product foreign to this island as well as its consumption is prohibited. It is prohibited to stay outside from Monday to Saturday. No noise is prohibited when crossing the bridge. It is forbidden to perform a favor without permission. Scratching, sneezing, or yawning in public is prohibited. So why is everything prohibited on this island, bro? It is prohibited to drink more than 1 glass of wine a week. They are getting more and more ridiculous. It seems like some kid's joke. This doesn't give us any clues. Let's keep looking. I guess knock the door. Open up, I beg you, I'm freezing. You should be more than used to the cold of the oceans by now. Shameful. Shut up. It's the same thing you said to Fion, bro. Let's check this one. And nothing. That was the last house. Is there no one here? They can't all be asleep, right? Excuse me. Master almost broke down a door. It's possible for them not to have found out. Has something happened? On the bridge. What now? We have a total of 0 information about the first. Don't you know anything, Lucius? No, honestly. It could be anywhere. She is difficult to deal with. Her lack of expressiveness makes it impossible to guess what she is thinking about. And she has no compassion when it comes to solving problems. In addition, she is obsessed with compliance with her rules. Talassa Island is the calmest of all because of how strict she is with these. Is the first the one who sets the rules? Correct. There are a total of 786 rules that the population must respect. 780, and how are you supposed to remember them all? It's not very difficult. I know most of it by heart. It was impossible for Fiona and his friends to learn them, so they avoided the island so as not to accidentally fail them. I'm not surprised. I couldn't either. Knowing them is particularly a requirement to live here. If not, Lucius, how long do you plan to spy on us, Knight? If you require any type of information, have the courage to come and ask. Oh, I've been busted. The hell is this guy? He was a chubby guy though. My bad. My name is Oliver Gunt, lawyer. Mr. Anthony, why is this man so... Good evening. Are you from around here? He was about to call him fat or something. Or big. I am Anthony Delmore. And these are my traveling companions. Golly, are you visitors too? Too bad. I was hoping someone would tell me where to find my client, but it seems I'm not having any luck. The city was deserted, and I thought I saw Pokemon talking, so I got scared and hid in a hurry. Shit, I forgot about Fiona. It must have been your imagination. As far as I know, only chatouts and other annoying birds talk. Fee. Lovely jubbly. I love this Pokemon. Being small and harmless, you could claim to have him as a therapy companion. Therapy company? Okay. It would save you a lot. Are you implying that I should be paying taxes on my Pokemon? Not if you're smart about it. What exactly does a letter do? Okay, I guess this is not a lawyer. Good, imagine what my profession is very... Alright, whatever. Are you here? Something. I'm not good at Spanish, bro. I help people involved in legal problems. I can solve anything. Because I am a man of many means, after all. Is he dedicated to himself, others altruistically admirable? I don't know what that statement means. No, Lucius, it's clear he's doing it in exchange for money. Sorry for the inconvenience. This Lucius. You were about to say something interesting earlier. What happens if you disobey one of the rules of the first? You're going to prison. To prison? What about the whole detention process, and the fair trial, and the payment of bail? Excuse me? I don't know what any of that is. Goodness gracious, my client could already be in jail. Thank you very much for the information. I must go to the place immediately. To prison? But how are you going to get there? Okay, he summoned the Corviknight and flew off. Was he a bearer too? I never thought I'd say this, but poor Corviknight. Because the bro's chubby. Well, we're where we started. If there's no one here, should we maybe visit the prison? The prison? No way. The first wouldn't be there in any way. Like old wall. We can't stay still for long. We have to move now. It's okay. I just hope it doesn't turn out to be a waste of time. If the first is the one who sent people there, they must know something. Makes sense. Yes. To the prison. He's more nervous than usual. Stop talking, let's go. Alright, so where is la prison? I know that's not how you say it, but where is it? I guess we go north. Oh, it's a dungeon. I should have known that it wouldn't just lead us to there. Oh, apricot berry. Give me a good final evolution. Okay. Ambipom, Loudred Octillery. Oh, actually. I might take that Ursaring. Oh, come on, Ursaring. I don't need a normal type right now. You have Cross Chop. I'm actually I take this guy even though I have the first form for it, but I don't want any normal types right now. I'll take this guy actually. What would we name him? Alright, I was gonna give it a really cool name, but I think I'll save that for a cooler Pokemon. We find so many elixirs and we rarely ever use elixirs. I'm not going to fight this guy. Shadow Claw. Gotcha. Should we fight it? Currency. Alright, since we're golden, but this Pokemon is made of coins. Perhaps we get a couple of them from you, Mr. Anthony. Are you that in need of money? I will challenge him to a fight in exchange for some coins. Alright, let's do this. See if we can beat him this time. Last time we could. Oh yeah, they get boost. I forgot that. He used a Shadow Ball. How the hell did you knock us out with one Shadow Ball, bro? How the hell? What? Why is Goldigo so freaking strong? What? You can't even get an attack off. I know it's fast, but damn, can't we even survive one? We can't survive one hit? Bro, one hit KOs every single one of my Pokemon. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Luckily, the dungeon just started. We only got one hit off, and that's because that move always goes first. That's crazy, bro. So I just lost some items for nothing. It's crazy. That shit is fast as hell. Right, what doesn't super affect this thing? I don't know, so I'm just gonna go for something that actually super affects it. Because I don't have any moves that wouldn't. This is one of the freaking mechanics I hate, bro. Two of the mechanics I hate in one battle. Alert status and calling for help, and then that one called for help as soon as the other one fainted. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. We got a crit back. We got crit from the blizzard. That's crazy, bro. Tell me that's not cheats, man. Tell me that's not cheats. That's I know I spelled kiss wrong with a Z and the S, but that's exactly how I want to spell it. Tell me that's not cheat, bro. That's worse than freaking Goldengo that one-shot everything on my team. Friggin' Malamar. Play rough should be super effective. It's not in alert. Oh, we missed. Actually, we flinched. It's crazy. The thing is, the Pokemon don't have levels, so you just have to have good stats and a good type matchup. Oh, freak. I just never used a Turtonator before. Do I want to put it on the team? Actually, yeah. Oh, okay. No, not yet. Not yet. Because only one of my Pokemon has fainted, so we don't need to switch up the team yet. Alright, bro. Oh, we missed a Bulldoze. I thought Bulldoze was fairly accurate. We missed it again. If we hit the next one, and it did, we literally got 2 boosts, and we weren't able to take you out with 1 hit. We got a crit there though. Wheezing. Don't tell me this wheezing has levitate. Venoshock, that's gonna... Oh, we survived it. Oh, and we missed the boat. Oh, no, we didn't miss it. It has levitate. Oh, come on, bro. It's crazy. I didn't read what was on the screen the first time. Venoshock. Venoshock again. Outrage, cool. Oh, now we're confused. Jellicent. Change Pokemon. We're actually weak against ghost types, but luckily it attacked twice and didn't go for any ghost type moves. Fire, that's normal poison. That almost took us out though. Please, no! Why'd you survive, man? Where's the jab? Alright, cool. I was still sending out. Oh, really? Only I had read what was coming out. Sorry, I had to use my max revive there. Seed bomb it. Yes, crit. Super effective. Thank you. Run a bubble. What do we get? Bear tick, belly bolt. I think we have that already. Okay. Is our Heliolisk any good? Special attack and let me see. Let's take the Heliolisk. Oh, I don't have any Pokeballs. Okay. Well, look at this shit. We ran into a shiny Kabutops and I won't be able to even catch it because I don't have any Pokeballs. Oh, we have. We're gonna name it Blue. I guess we picked up one in a chest when I was passing through here. Oh, we got a shiny Kabutops. I didn't even know we could get shiny Pokemon. Come closer, see what happens. No, guy, we're using fake crap. Oh, shit. And we can't run. That's the sad part. Did use Sucker Punch to attack before us. I need to use some stat boosting moves. So I guess I'm gonna have to like use Home Claws and those shit. But I keep looking through to see if I can get like Swords Dance, but I haven't been getting Swords Dance, so I guess I'm gonna have to like sell for lesser moves. I really thought that Sucker Punch is gonna take us out. Yeah, we're gonna wipe to this freaking Mawile. There's nothing we can do because it has Sucker Punch. Finally, the middle part. I know you've been discussing this before, but about that Pokemon called Manaphy that betrayed Kyogre. Can you explain to me why he did it? From how you described him, the Sea King doesn't seem like a bad guy. Phil never met Manaphy, but his friends told him they were just as surprised as by his betrayal. No one knew anything. That's what they want us to believe. And about his motives, Kyogre knows it, but is reluctant to talk about it. Maybe he did something unforgivable to Manaphy and doesn't want to mention it for fear that the rest of you will take the same initiative. If that were the case, I would have told the Fionns. He would have told the Fionns, okay. It's simple, the Ancient Guardian wanted to take his place. I was envious of him because His Majesty was much more beloved and was envious of him, okay. he was envious of him. Do not speak as if you knew about it, Master. You neither met him nor were you there at the time. I didn't need it. The only reason anyone would want to confront him is simple. He's an undesirable villain. Or they're an undesirable villain. Fiona are the loyal servants of the Guardian. The fact that you know nothing is a lie, and none of you can be trusted. But Fiona really doesn't know. Fiona knows nothing. Fiona never knows anything. I already know. Does he really hate us that much? Even Fiona, even after giving her his little bow? The atmosphere has suddenly become even colder. It's a good time to have him blah blah blah, something, something to eat, croissant. Stop, please. Do you want to save, yeah? See how many times I'm gonna wipe before I get to the end. Bro. Swords, frig, bro. Thank you for taking him down. Trevenant. Don't. Need to switch up my team a bit, bro, honestly. Trevenant is not weak against, but we didn't even get to attack. That's crazy. Did we miss the leech seed? Of course we would have missed. Oh, leech seed doesn't work on. Son of a bitch. I just wasted 2 friggin' turns, bro. Leech seed doesn't work on friggin' other grass type Pokemon. Yep, and I'm done for. Cause I have no way to beat this thing. Oh, bro, use like a restore all. So if I lose, I'm just gonna reset the game. I'm not gonna go through the dungeon again. Yep. Bro, I prefer now to reset the dungeon and lose everything I've picked up from the halfway point than to keep everything like Pokemon that I've gotten and have to start the friggin' dungeon over from scratch again. Alright, stupid ass hoe girl. Let's see if she's gonna whoop my ass or what. This is shit. Oh, come on. I'm just gonna go for Aqua Tail because I do not have any moves on this thing that is not very effective. Restore all. Okay, she went for a restore all. We're not taking too bad a damage on the Chakra punches. Mean Shao. Oh come on, you'd have to have poison jab, right? Alright. I was counting on that to help us out, and it did. Alright, Romero. I need you to land the smackdown. You barely... You landed it! You landed it, but it freaking survived! It's crazy, man. And they even healed too. I'm gonna lose again, bro. Freeze Dry was super effective against water type Pokemon. Should I go for a stab or should I go for Iron Head? Let's go for the stab. And the stab didn't take it down. And we lost again. Bro, we're finally out of there. We had to fight that stupid cowgirl again before we got out. She was the last thing in our way to get to this point. Are you cold or angry because of earlier? No. Wait, better forget I ask. Both. I hate snow. I hate it with all my might. How much longer do I have to endure until I recover my Pokemon form? Master! Bro, this thing... Yo, Honestly, this game takes so long to get through because you have to freaking, if you lose, you have to do the dungeon over. I'm almost an hour into the freaking playing it right now. I'm almost an hour in, and because of this, I might not be able to do the episode for Barillo, bro. Anyway, shut up. You've been hanging on Mr. Anthony's shoulders all the way. Fion is small and gets tired quickly. The Fion is more useful, and Fion is more useful. Okay. What did you say? Nothing? He's like a spoiled child. And you said it. Hey, listen, Fee. Psst. We won't make him more angry. I at least would be comfortable. Okay. Yes. Master Lucius, what? Shh. Oh. Pelted him with a freaking snowball. Lucius captured. Fion. Retreat! What the hell? Lucius, that was a joke. Who the hell froze him? I guess it was Artica, bet. I haven't done anything. Oh, she flew off. I thought you would at least remember the rules, Lugia. I'm very disappointed. Conflict of any kind are prohibited. By virtue of rule number 932 of these regulations of Talassa Island, 18XX Article 4, subsection 2 of section B, snowball fights are no exception. Norm number 932. Lucius, you said there were fewer of them. And what did you tell me? I even told you the one I memorized. Okay, whatever. What do you think you're doing? First, we haven't come to play by your irrational rules. Artica, if you don't mind, is the name I use in my human form. With the absence of Kyogre and the recent contamination of Prana, I have decided to reorganize the regulations. No one is exempt from the rules while they remain on the island. No one. Yeah, and can you explain to us how snowball fights are a threat? Until the cause of the events is discovered or they are resolved, any prevention is little. Sorry to tell you, but what a stupidity. If the rest of the rules are the same, people will end up rebelling or leaving the island. It is possible. That is why they must learn the lesson from prison. First, don't tell me that you put all the inhabitants in prison? They disobeyed rules. It's natural. Each and every one of them had a fair trial and were convicted. Their time in prison will be conditioned by their behavior and the crime they committed. The same fate awaits your companion. Don't be ridiculous. Let Fion go. I will let her go according to the effects of the judgment. You are both invited to defend her if you like. Of course, since the judge herself was a witness to the crime, it won't be easy for you. Are you the judge on top of that? That's right. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have a trial to prepare. The Palace of Justice is located at the top of mountain. You can go around it and take the path to the top or reach it through the prison located just below. This last option is the fastest. Whatever you decide, I recommend you hurry up. I'm not usually very flexible when it comes to punctuality. Goodbye. So it's another dungeon after spending so much time to get through that one. So are you sure you want to go this way? You didn't seem very keen on visiting prison. Yes, it's the shortest way. Ah, wow, it seems like you care about Fiona a little more than you think. You even forgot to ask first to fix your necklace. You could be in your Pokemon form right now, you know? True, we could have flown away. For my part, thank goodness it didn't occur to him. Mr. Anthony, look! Is it here? What happened to the doors? They have been destroyed recently. The rubble has no snow. You're right. Well, for now I would say that they have done us a favor. Let's go in. Is something wrong with you? Mr. Anthony, will there be lights in there? Well, There are some candles, but they don't help much. It's particularly dark. You ask the same thing every time we go into a cave. You're afraid of the dark, right? We still have time to go around the mountain. It will take longer, but then it might be too late. We'll go this way. Are you sure? Sure. Just, please do not separate from me. Okay. Alright, let's save. And as my team's looking right now, I switched it up a tad bit. Still have 2 dragon types. Who was going to tell me that pissing on trees counted as environmental pollution? Really? It would have been nice to know. Alright, I guess these are all prisoners. I'm not gonna read all of them. Artica locked me up for playing in the flute in public. Have you banned music? No, the arrest was for disturbing the peace. Apparently I was about to summon a certain Giratina, but I don't even know who he is. When I get out of here, I will practice even more to improve. Or maybe you should do something else. Who the hell is this guy? Oh, it's the fat guy. Gosh, I already said there was someone else around here. Oliver, don't tell me you were the one who... I already told you, he was a man of many resources. I was a man of many resources. I just had to give the door a little push, you know? Knock, knock. So, how are you doing? I must get out of here. Some better than others, I guess. Do you plan to get your client out of prison using the same method by which you entered? Heavens no. It would be considerably more difficult to avoid the repercussions of a crime like that. The only thing I need right now is to find the first. Haven't you met her already by any chance? Well, the truth is, yes, but she arrested Fiona and now we have to attend a trial or something like that. Really? This could be your chance. You see, I just met with my client. Apparently he has already been tried like other prisoners. However, after having a little chat with them, I have discovered not 1 but 2 ways to get you all out of prison legally. Which ones? Apparently these arrests are due to a massive establishment of laws. I've read a few and blimey, thank goodness I don't live here. The fact is that as a result of such an atypical situation, there are a couple of laws that apply to the following. Any arrest carried out mistakenly due to an incorrect formulation of the rules will result in the invalidity of this and all those that came into force at the same time, as well as arrests produced in its effect. In summary, if there is an error in the rules, they are all annulled and people are free. I could already sum it like this. Tell me, why was your Fiona arrested? For starting a snowball fight. Said it was considered a conflict. I understand. Then we must prove that a snowball fight is not a cause of conflict. That will free the prisoners and their Pokemon. You're not serious, are you? Unfortunately, yes, but do not fear. I am a man of many resources, so I also know about judicial matters. I will help defend your Fiona for free, since the outcome of the trial will free my client. I'll get ahead of myself if you don't mind. I've heard that the Palace of Justice is quite labyrinthine and very well protected. It's right above where we are. There's an exit next to it. The exit is close. Come on, if you're alive. See you, gentlemen. Wait a minute, Oliver. Yes? What is the other law that could free the inhabitants? Forget. The violation of the rules by the legislator himself will also result in the annulment of all of them. I doubt we'll get the first to break its own rules, so I didn't think much about Oh yeah, we can fight her. We just have a heart attack if we go into the dark. If we fight her, that's a conflict, so that would be violation of the laws. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. Lose light. Are you better now? Much better. Fresh air. But I'm hungry now. Do you have any berries left? Do you still have some croissants? Priorities, Lucius, priorities. We have to go to trial and get Fiona declared innocent like Oliver told us. What is a trial, Mr. Anthony? Well, I have a general idea of what they are like, but I've never been to one. I will try to explain to you what I know along the way. I thought that by learning so many rules by heart, you would have a general idea. I did it because if I failed to comply with anything while I was on the island, the first would come to lecture me. I couldn't take the Magikarp that caught fish in the port or eat other Pokemon's food, for example. Yeah, that's stealing. As for the trial, in the worst case scenario, we could have the first fix the rosary, defeat her in combat, and escape. The problem is that if she realizes that I can't change forms without her, she will take advantage. Now let's try not to come to that. Fion, do I hate you? No, the thing is, are we going to have to go to another dungeon? Or can we just go inside this place? No. It is a dungeon. Come on. I just spent over an hour getting through the last one, bro. Trainer, bro. A trainer. And half of my team is already down. Why do we have to get 2 freaking dungeons on one island? Magnezone. Please don't have freaking levitate. Please. Horn class. Okay, we almost got taken out. Oh, we're +1. Tank growth. Okay, that did jack shit. I don't have any heals. So I have to make the best of what I can. There's no way I can get final forms, bro, because I just can't get up to 30 freaking... I thought it fainted there. I thought it fainted there. What the f... I really thought it fainted there, bro. The thing survived with 0.63% HP. It's crazy, man. I didn't realize that this thing was... What? We still have more Pokemon coming out. Scorching Sun, Quick Attack, don't faint. It has the alert status. Yeah, but that actually took us out. Recoil boosted its attack, but we managed to win somehow. But now our team is like... And of course we get attacked. Bro, this is... See, alright, I've been rocking Gabite, and I just said that I can't get a Garchomp because I can't get 30 whatever they're called, and then I get posed to choose a Garchomp from one of these things. And a Feraligatr. Feraligatr is my mascot, bro. Totodile line is my mascot, but I have to go for Garchomp for the power right now. Oh, I don't have any Pokeball. Oh, fucking man. Are you sure you're okay? You look sad. Yes, I was thinking about things. Don't worry. Is it because of Fion? The fact that you think that even she's against him because of someone she never even met. You must have a lot of respect for this Kyogre guy. Don't forget that your name was on that piece of cloth. Her name was on that piece of cloth. The only clue I have as to what happened. It's too much of a coincidence that she just came to rescue me. She must be related in some way, no doubt. I don't think Fion would have let such would leave such an incriminating clue, honestly. Yeah, but I don't know what to think. Is there any particular reason why you defend a highly acclaimed Sea King so much? Kyogre, your majesty, I learned to truly live thanks to him. My first memories in the world are of experiencing darkness and loneliness in the depths of the ocean for centuries. One day his majesty found me and deemed me to be a Pokemon strong and capable enough to be a guardian. I decided to follow him, even without really understanding what he wanted, and so I saw the world illuminated for the first time, so lively, attractive, and full of delicious food. Then I decided that I would never again return to the depths, and that I would faithfully serve the one who freed me with everything I have for the rest of my days. And the darkness reminds him of when he lived like this, I understand. But that doesn't excuse Kyogre having to be defended if he made a serious mistake. If that were the case, would Lucius turn against him in some way? Of course, I like to save the friggin' game, bro. I see that you're still a prisoner of the monster. The monster beautiful, don't be afraid. You will soon be free again. Mr. Anthony, you must show that you love me more than he does. Kill me. Or whatever. Shit, bro. Let's go for Earthquake. Gotcha. Oh yeah, we got an Annihilate. Hopefully we don't wipe out, because if we wipe out we won't be able to keep it. A slow bro was coming out. Which one of them? Oh shit, it's this one. Leech Seed. Gotcha. Okay, you went for Restore All. Spam your Restore All. Okay, again. Luckily we set up the Leech Seed on it. It's helping us a bit. Oh shit, that almost took us out though. Slow King, which one of them? Okay, that one again. And they all have altered status. This one had freaking Earthquake again. Restore All! You saved the Restore All! I have loaded dice. Shouldn't I do more damage each time I use a move? Wheezing. It's the fairy wheezing, yep. We were super effective, but let's see. Max revive just in case. It's the fairy one, right? I don't have anything I can take it out, so I'll just revive my fairy type. Yeah, whatever. I should have kept that alive. Sludge ball. Oh yeah, that's stupid of me. That was stupid of me. We managed to pull through somehow. Finally, we're here, bro. That's all. If there are no more questions, I can see this trial. Are you wearing a bra? Remember, you're under oath. Fee? Order! The accused will refrain from asking irrelevant questions about the case. Busty bird. I said order. Very kind for the compliment, but as for the verdict, God, kind complimentary compliment. Wait a moment, Your Honor. And you are Oliver Gaunt, Your Honor. I am this Fion's lawyer. When did you hire a lawyer? Fion doesn't know what a lawyer is. Fion wants to go back to the Master and Anthony. This Fion really is talking. I knew it wasn't my imagination. We're not too late, are we? Fion! Master Lucius! You are only causing an inconvenience. Useless. Lucius, you can continue being pandetic later. Order! We have a lawyer and a couple of witnesses. 3 if I include myself. This time it will be a full-fledged trial. If you would be so kind as to take your places. Alright, it's gonna be a lot of dialogue and then we're gonna have to go into a battle. Bro, I'm almost 2 hours into this game and I'm just freaking getting to the last part of the dungeon. And if I lose, I'm gonna have to replay the dungeon. If I lose the battle against Articuno, I'm gonna have to replay the dungeon. And I have no item, so I'm probably gonna lose. It seems that the prosecution table is somewhat empty. The prosecutor's office was in charge of providing arguments against the accused. Am I wrong? Among other things, yes, let's see. In that case, I could... Oh, it's that Articuno. It's not even the original one. Can you hold human form and Pokemon form at the same time? Don't be fooled, Mr. Anthony. It is an illusion created by psychic powers. Okay, now we can start. This session opens. Judge Articuno presides. The initial statement is as follows. This afternoon, a Fiona was cited violating rule number 932 of these Talassa Island Regulations 18XX, Article 4, subsection 2 of Section B. This rule states that snowball fights are considered the instigation of a conflict, which is strictly prohibited. The red-haired man, Lugia, and I were witnesses to the crime. Mr. Redhead. That's right, Your Honor. My client has been accused of... Hang on a minute. Did you say Lugia? That would be me. Goodness gracious. Ahem. The defense admits that the accused is guilty of committing said act. What a defense. However, I would like to direct the case's attention to whether snowball fights can really be considered a conflict or not. I ask that those present testify about Fiona's intentions during the circumstances of the crime. I protest. I do not see how the defendant's intention is relevant to the facts. I protest. Intention is essential when it comes to differentiating conflict from non-conflict. The defense's request is admitted. Let the witness speak. Senor whatever Spanish. Anthony Delmore, thank you, and let's see. We were on our way to the prison since we didn't find anyone in the city. As usual, Lucius started complaining and making the others nervous, and as usual, he took it up with Fiona and started saying mean things to her. Nothing befitting a gentleman. Fee? To try to calm him down, I suggested Fiona throw a snowball at him. Was it you who asked him? I will not forget this betrayal, Mr. Anthony. At no point did we want to hurt him, that's all. I understand. What about you, Lugia? Do you think it was done with the intention of starting a conflict? Of course. It hurt and angered me even more. Which side are you on? Mr. Lucius, did you really think I was trying to attack? Did you really think they were trying to attack you with a snowball? I'm sure Pokemon has more viable ways to hurt you, some move, whatever. I protest. We own our Pokemon with healing abilities, practically incapable of fighting. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to assume that a snowball is the greatest form of damage it has. And on the other hand, that question should be directed at Mr. Anthony since it was he whom had the idea. Of course, this makes him an accomplice to the crime. Throwing compact balls of snow at other people is clearly intended to cause pain and discomfort. Lugia's statement reinforces this point. It is a clear definition of conflict. I protest. Snowball fights are not meant to do real harm. No one gets seriously hurt from one of them. It is still a form of physical aggression and that can be dangerous. It can be dangerous, especially for small children. Something like that should be prohibited. It is necessary to restrict any activity from which they may be harmed. That way we can guarantee their safety. I protest. I don't agree with that. Mr. Anthony, the witnesses cannot protest. Continue. Following that logic, wouldn't you allow children to learn to swim for fear of drowning? There is a certain line that should not be crossed without supervision, yes, but it is not worth limiting fun for learning just because there is a small risk. Learn responsibilities and take precautions. Know how to balance fun with safety. See the world, make friends. Getting hit with a snowball or two for that is nothing in comparison. Haven't you ever heard the expression safety first? What good is that learning and fun if you have been injured along the way? Would you then prefer to lead an empty life and die in ignorance? Whatever. Esta muy equivalent is the same thing. Do you realize how devastating it is to never have the opportunity to explore new experiences? In Spanish, the Spanish translated games, there's always some text that miss the translation. I don't know why. No, but anything will always be preferable to dying. Living like this might not be better than being dead. This, Mr. Anthony, you're getting off topic, so I suggest you calm down a little and... Mr. Anthony, where are you going? Look, I don't care what you think. Throwing snowballs is not and will never be a bloody conflict. What's going to happen next? Are you also going to ban pillow fights because they involve physical contact? Unlike snowballs, there's no way anyone can get hurt from a pillow fight. How could you not? You might as well get a feather of the stuffing stuck in your throat and you'll suffocate. You're right, I should write it down. What? You're crazy in the head. The only thing you're going to achieve is then desensitizing people. They will end up just as cold, unpleasant, and inexpressive and dull as you. That's it, Fionn. Even Fionn is feeling bad. Well said, Mr. Anthony. This trial is lost, my client. Enough. Time to fix this like we should have done from the beginning. And in case you haven't noticed, this really is a conflict. Artica. Anthony Delmore. If you are not willing to comply with the imposed rules, both you and Fionn are found guilty. The session is adjourned. Psychic flying. Craziness. I just go for freezing glare. Shit. Oh, at least Play Rough does good amount of damage, but we're not gonna last for another turn. Can I get a leech seed? No, why'd you have to go for her? Of everything, that's what you go for, bro. Of everything you could go for. I have the wrong fucking, because I was expecting the ice type Articuno, not this shit, bro. So I built my team to fight an ice type Articuno, not this shit. Alright, so now it's an ice type. Now we transform to ice type. Now. What moves? Alright, bro, so the only thing that's not very effective against the ice type is the ice type. So there's no way for us to get it out of the altered status. Damn. Damn. If only I just got that freaking leech seed off, bro. Shit, man. Ah, come on. Water pulse, really. Low kick. Ooh, we can survive and land another one. Ah, thank you. Ugh. How dare you, human? The rules. You must respect the rules. It's the only way to protect them all, for there to be peace. If you hope to make me give in like this, you won't succeed. Are all bird Pokemon just as stubborn? How troublesome. I signed a contract to free my client after all. You are still unwilling to withdraw your stupid rules. As long as I have the strength to stand up, I will never abandon it. Very well then, justice on this island is a disaster anyway. Yeah, attack her. They're attacking her. Wait, Oliver, what do you think you're doing? What do you think? Doing people a favor? You've already heard it. If you don't change your mind, this is what's left. If she doesn't change her mind, this is what's left. I can no longer defend himself. Simply attacking her is not needed. Lessons, whatever, disputes, something, Anthony. Salazzle, Corviknight, attack mercilessly. Caparaja, use Earthquake. Let this useless building end up in ruins. Stop, according to the crime of property damage. No one gives a crap about your bloody laws. Hey, if you kill her, I won't be able to return my Pokemon form. Mr. Anthony beat him up too, and the stupid Pokemon that obey him. Oh, come on, another fight, bro. And I don't even get to save. This is, Pretty Bird. If the Pokemon were healed, Fiona will heal them late. Too late. First. Oh, rocks dropped, fell on her. Let her go, Anthony. What? If you do, Talassa Island and its inhabitants will be free. I doubt anyone cares if a guardian like her disappears. Have you lost your mind? Well, what kind of lawyer are you? Oliver, isn't he going to... And Anthony Delmore, let's go. Ah! I'm a man of many resources. Mr. Anthony, they fell in the hole. How could you? You have no heart. Bro, we're an hour into this freaking episode now, and I'm... Alright, whatever. It is what it is. I can't leave a stain on my record for something stupid like this. Little spot nonsense. Stain nonsense. Is this how humans will use Pokemon? Pokeballs are a very useful invention, yes. Maybe I should have captured the first while she was in her Pokemon form. Whatever, the important thing is that I have complied with my client's request. A shame for that man, but he asked for it. It was the life of the first in exchange for the freedom of the inhabitants of the island. If you put them on a scale, it is clear which is the best option. As if someone like you would understand Fee. Anthony was trying to convince her and find a solution for everyone. I'm sorry, but there will be times when such solutions do not exist, and I'm not here to waste time. Now, if you'll excuse me. Anthony! Am I alive? More dialogue, bro. First, we've been lucky, Anthony Delmore. I was able to change shape for a moment to cushion our fall with my psychic powers. Still, you don't seem to be in good condition. It's nothing. I just hurt my leg a little. This must be the prison. It used to connect to the Palace of Justice to quickly transport convicts, so it makes sense that we ended up here. I don't think we can go back the way we came. The debris has narrowed the hole too much to get through. Can you walk? I'm starting to think that in addition to the sea, now the land also wants to kill me. If you wait for me to gather the necessary strength to transform, I will use Pulse Heal on your wounds. I have already tried it several times with inhabitants of the island, so you have nothing to worry about. Okay. Anthony Delmore. Anthony's fine. Anthony, if you hate me so much, why didn't you let me fall? Hate you? No, I don't hate you. Having different opinions is no reason to hate anyone. I got very angry in the debate, and I admit it. But the thing is that putting people in jail for that nonsense, it's not nonsense. Okay. Is there anything else? What do you mean? Is there any other reason why you were so angry? You reminded me a little of me, I guess. I believe that living with my family in a secluded corner of Brizo Island was the best for their happiness. I didn't want them to leave, and I refused to change my mind. With that, I only got them fed up with me, and in the end they left forever. I'm sorry. But if I withdraw those rules, it would be like admitting that they were useless. So you just don't want to admit that you're wrong, because they were. Anthony, I am what I am, thanks to the rules. In my beginnings as a guardian, people were afraid of me and lived with uncertainty. I was unable to calm them down. Eventually though, my only intention was to help them survive on this cold island. I told them that I would do anything to gain their trust, and I would even take a human form in which I would find myself more valuable. Some Spanish shit that I just can't bother to fucking translate right now. Do not speak without being asked. Do not rest without having helped build a new hut a day. Do not enter the city without making sure that all the inhabitants will have food tomorrow. I was able to accomplish them all. Little by little, people began to trust me more. I was very happy. No, they were just taking advantage. But if I tell you that, I found that the rules made people feel safer and prevented crime. Based on that, generation after generation, I wrote my own rules. Sometimes I was too strict with them, and Manaphy or Kyogre himself asked me to abolish them. Now that neither of them are here to keep the island as safe as possible, the only thing I can think of is to strengthen and create new laws. Wait a minute. I knew Manaphy passed away a long time ago, but Kyogre? That the prana has gotten so out of control means that it is probably about to perish. The reason why the almighty king of the sea ended up like this, it had to be the work of something or someone. Can't Lugia do anything? That's precisely why we came here. He needs you to fix his necklace to purify Kyogre's prana. I understand. What a disaster. I'll never understand why Kyogre made him guardian. One would think that since Manaphy's betrayal, he would have learned to be more careful. I will also not forget that day when he ate up all the Magikarp that were caught in the port. It is unthinkable. Yes, he told me that story. Alright, can you all stop now? That was... I'm sorry, all talking about food has made me... Here. What's that? A croissant, I made it. Don't you want it? Whatever. What is a croissant? Another one. I'll call it whatever I want. Call it whatever you want. I have never eaten one. You say you have? Yes, don't worry. I haven't poisoned them or anything. If you don't want it, I'll keep it. With what it had cost me to keep it safe from Lucius. No, it's okay. I appreciate it. Yum. Whatever that says, consider it an apology for the trial first, and don't talk with your mouth full. Called me Artica. I gave my name to the whatever, but no one has mentioned it. Prefentarnoff. Prefentarnoff? Okay, whatever. Don't talk with your mouth full. I think I have recovered enough energy. Wow, that movement is really useful. It hardly hurts anymore. That move, not movement. If you can walk, now we should walk around the prison and find a way out. No problem. Finally! Damn! That was so much freaking dialogue. Anyway, this took me almost 2 hours to get here. So if you made it this far in, I applaud you for your patience, just like I applaud myself for mine. And I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.